What's up, guys? It's your girl Bree, and I'm back with another video. I hope y'all liked my last cooking video. If you have not watched my last video, go check it out. I'm gonna be doing these cooking series periodically, as consistently as possible. But yeah, make sure y'all go back and check out my last video, because on that video I made a meal prep and it came out really good, y'all. Honestly, it was a 10 out of 10. Yeah, like I really had a taste for hibachi style food, or like fried rice. And a lot of times I do make a lot of dishes with rice that I probably want to cut back on the rice a little bit, but it's just always easy for like a quick dinner or a meal prep. So today I think I'm just gonna keep it simple. But before we get into the video, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, turn my post notifications on so you'll be notified when I post a new video. And yeah, y'all, I am giving y'all like body and volume today, giving like y'all the Jill Scott special. But yeah, so I went ahead, and don't mind if I'm stuffy. I just got stuffy out of nowhere. My allergies just all over the place, guys. But yeah, make sure you subscribe and let's get into it. So honestly, I'm really just letting my meat thaw out, which it is already thawed out. Today, I'm gonna keep it pretty simple. I decided that I'm gonna make pork chops, and just for my side, I normally just do one side. I don't normally do two sides when I make something, especially when I'm just cooking for myself. But since I've been eating a lot lately, and I'm making pork chop, I was thinking about doing like baked mac and cheese and all that, but I'll save that for another day. I'm gonna make some broccoli, and the last time I made broccoli, I did broccoli, cheese, and rice, and it was so good. But I'm not doing this because I don't want to eat rice, and I don't feel like eating cheese either. So I'm gonna make pork chops and broccoli. And I'm gonna try to keep doing my greens every week, because last week for my meal prep, I didn't make any greens. Yeah, I didn't make any greens at all. So I really like these broccoli bags, y'all. I get them from Sam's. If you don't know how to do this, I love doing this way better than buying like the heads of broccoli and then like getting individual veggies and stuff, because I just feel like they're so big, you have to break them down and stuff like that. But yeah, these come in little bags like this, and it really just depends on how much you want. They give you a good amount for at least, I would say, a dinner for 2 people. But I'm gonna make 2 of these bags since this is for my meal prep. I'm gonna make this for today. Today, Monday, Tuesday. At least Monday, Tuesday. So yeah, I'm gonna take out 2 of these. And that's actually the last of it. So yeah, I'm gonna make my pork chops and broccoli. And I kinda already have everything sitting out. And these pork chops that I have, y'all, aren't like big cut. And I love them like this because I like this size. Like, this is good. It's not too thick. And to me, it's also not too thin. It's just perfect. So they're like little bitty minis like this. And so that's perfect for my lunch. I love it. So I'm just going to let them soak in some cold. We'll rinse them off with some cold water. And we're going to season them and do the thing, y'all. And honestly, y'all, I don't really even eat pork chops. I think my first time eating pork chops was a month ago. I hadn't ate pork chops in at least a year. Like, pork chops is something I never buy. But when I went to Sam's, if y'all have a Sam's in your area, y'all know Sam has bulk items and stuff. They have like everything in a bulk at Sam's, which I love. So basically, if you have like kids or just you like to snack a lot, anything is in a bulk. So I went up and stocked on meats, like macaroni boxes, chips, like hot chips and stuff to put in my lunch kit, fruit cups, yogurt. I really think that Sam's has really good deals too. So I really like Sam's personally. If you have not been to Sam's, I heard it's similar to Costco. I never really been to Costco, but I heard they're pretty similar. So yeah, I have my pork chops sitting out like this, guys. And I'm gonna go ahead and season them. I need to get a towel really fast. So I always use onion powder and garlic powder on almost everything. Like, these are always my go-to. And this is something that I use a lot as well, Goya. Y'all let me know in the comments what seasonings y'all use when y'all cook stuff. Let me know what seasonings y'all use for chicken, pork chops, and those are mainly the two meats that I make, chicken. Or let me know, I might start cooking steak now since I made steak last week and it actually came out good. I might try to make steak again and do like mashed potatoes or baked potato on the side. But I'm not big on baked potatoes, but I just want to teach myself more meals, even if I know that I won't cook it again, just to say that I do know how to make it if anything ever came up. You know, it's just good to teach yourself recipes. In my opinion, that's what I'm telling myself, even if I don't regularly eat those things. So, guys, and welcome to Spoonful of Brie, because that's the name that I'm giving my cooking series. And I love it. Spoonful of Brie. Because a lot of people look for... Oh my gosh, y'all. Sorry, my phone was dinging. But yeah, so on my channel, basically, it'll be like a lot of soul food eventually. But right now, I'm going for just meal preps for, like, give you ideas to meal prep for your work week, for your kids' lunch. Quick and easy, 30-minute meals. And then as I progress, I want to start making soul food. I may even possibly start baking. I'm not a baker, and I'm not even big on sweets. But, like I said, I might experience with that. So, experiment with that. So, season my meat, and when the meat is nice and coated good, I always flip it over, of course. And y'all, when it comes to seasoning, I don't have a certain amount of seasoning I use. I know some people, when they season their food, they do pinch, like they pinch it, and no, always flip it over, because you want to make sure that both sides of your meat is coated good with seasoning. And I know some people think, oh, it's going to be over seasoned. It's not. Boo. It's not. My food's never over seasoned, I promise. Once I have my meat nice and seasoned, I try to like shake it up, but I didn't put the top on this. I need to get the top for that. Don't know what I did with it. But normally I have a top on this mixing bowl. I have different sizes mixing bowls like this. They're really cute. And I shake my stuff around. But I'm still going to make sure I flip it when I put it in here. So I get my skillet, of course. I'm going to put some avocado oil, because it's like 100% healthier and it cooks better. My food never like burns or anything. And I just drizzle a good amount on the skillet that I'm going to use. And I just start placing my meat on there. So now I'm going to turn it on. And I normally start with my temperature. I'm going to show y'all. I never start with my stuff on high or low. I always start between medium and high. The perfect midline between those two. So I'll cook a few at a time, of course, because I don't want to stack them on top of each other and one doesn't cook. Or so I put 4 of them at once, and I'm gonna show y'all. So 4 at one time, and this is what I do, like in between medium and high. Now I'm gonna turn the fan on because I don't like that burnt scent when you first start cooking. And I'm just gonna let these do their thing. And I'll be coming back and showing y'all how they look. And now I'm gonna go ahead and start my water so I can start making my broccoli. So normally when I cook, I like to start my meat, if I'm doing a quick side, because the sides is going to be done fast. Like if it's rice, broccoli, green beans, like anything like that, it's going to be fast. It's not even going to take like 15 minutes to cook it. So while my meat is cooking, I'm going to go ahead and start boiling the water, because as y'all know, sometimes the water takes forever to boil. Like taking its sweet time. So once it's been maybe like I want to say like 7-8 minutes, then I get my meat, I turn it down to between medium and low, and then I flip it on the other side. Because also you have to be careful with meats, because with pork chops and stuff, they start frying fast. And I've had that happen before, where I left the stove on too high and my meat got burnt on one side, and so I wasted, like, you know what I mean? So I always stop it halfway through and I try to flip it. So I don't overdo it. And now my water is boiling, so I'm gonna start my broccoli. Dump it over in my boiling water. I basically just push my broccoli down into the water and not really like dice them up, because it is a good amount. Those 2 bags, as y'all can see, it gets a good amount. And so, and I really said dinner for 2 people for one. So yeah, with 2 packets, you can feed a family of 4, really. See how much broccoli this is? And so basically I could have some for dinner and then still have some for Monday and Tuesday, like for my meal prep. And I normally let this cook for like 8 to 10 minutes. And then I drain it. Really, it's no set time, y'all. Really, I just eyeball stuff. Since I've been like learning more recipes, I realized that you really just eyeball a lot of stuff. Like, it's not a set cookbook or a set rule when it comes to cooking. So yes, when it comes to cooking grits and like rice, you have to be precise, because it can either be too hard, too gummy, you know what I mean? But at the same time, you really just find your way with cooking. Like, there's no, somebody might tell you on a recipe, cook it for 30 minutes at 350. No, but you just gotta eyeball it. When my meat starts turning colors, I know that's time to flip it. Or just like, I look at it, something that I can tell, like, does that look done or not done? Or like when I'm cooking meats, I'll like poke the middle of it while it's cooking to see like if the inside is getting done well. But that's pretty much it. You just gotta make it do what it do, y'all, when it comes to cooking. You gotta do your thing, and you gotta just trust the process. Should have kitchen mitts, and I thought I did, but for some reason I don't know where my kitchen mitts are, guys. So I'm gonna make it do what it do with this. I have not been able to find my kitchen gloves, unless I never had any. I could have sworn I got some. No, that's crazy. You know when you buy something, but then you never see it when you like unpack your stuff and stuff. It's like, where did it go? I'll have to get some. Actually, I might get some today since I'm thinking about it. But I'm gonna go ahead and dump my broccoli. Before I continue, guys, give me y'all's feedback in the comments. I want to know what y'all think as far as cooking. Let me know. You can like give me whatever. You know what I'm saying? So leave it in the comments. I definitely want to engage with you guys. I want to connect with other content creators in general, but even content creators that cook, and maybe we can like link up and cook together at some point. Like give each other ideas, like a content friend, you know what I mean? So I'm open to content buddies. I am in the Houston area for anybody that is wondering and that is new to my channel. So make sure you give me feedback, tap in, like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you spread the word for me so we can grow this channel, and send me motivation on this journey to just stay consistent for you guys, because I love vlogging. I'm big on photogenic stuff. Like I love vlogging. I love pictures, anything of that nature. So I'm going to go ahead and dump this broccoli. Very hot, guys. And I kind of let the water drain before I just dump my food, because I don't want it sitting in the water that's cooking it. And then once I know that there's barely any liquid, I just go for it. Woo! So I'm just gonna go season my broccoli now that I drained it. I'm gonna put some pepper in my broccoli. And then I'm gonna add a little bit of Goya. Sorry, but if y'all just eat broccoli by itself with no seasoning, I can't. I gotta taste. I mean, you know what I mean? I gotta have flavor in my food. And that's it. And like I told y'all, I normally do like broccoli with cheese over rice, or just broccoli and cheese, but this time I'm just doing broccoli and pork chops. Quick and easy. Got my meat, got my veggies behind me. I've already laid out my Tupperwares for the week, where I'll put my meals in. And so that's what I'm getting ready to do, is split this up and put it in my Tupperware. I cooked 4 pork chops. I don't think I'm gonna make the other ones. I'm just gonna let them marinate and probably cook them tomorrow. So they'll be good and soaked up in seasoning. And yeah, because honestly, I don't even feel like cooking anymore. And so now that I'm at that point, I'm already done. Boom, that's what I'm saying, y'all. A quick little 20 to 30 minute meal is all you need, because I look at it like this. You bring a meal prep, then on the weekends or something, you treat yourself. Go wherever you want to go. That's how I like to do, because I'm like proud of myself for being consistent with cooking. And I'm gonna load up my Tupperwares and let y'all see that. And so basically I just do one at a time. I'll take one of my pork chops, some of my broccoli, y'all, I feel like a lunch lady when I'm making my Tupperwares, for preparing them for the week. It reminds me of like the lunch lady at school, when they'll be like, okay, you want this or this? And also, whenever I make my lunch, I always let it cool off before putting it in the fridge. Are y'all like that when y'all cook? I never put hot food into the fridge. Never. I also don't leave my food sitting out. I did take lifetime nutrition class. I believe that's what it is, or lifetime wellness, whatever, but and they teach you a lot about food safety, cross-contamination and stuff. But as long as I get a green in with, like, say for instance, if I make 5 meals out of the month, but out of those 3 meals that I made, I mean 5, if I at least got 3 meals with a green of some sort on the side, whether that's green beans, peas, broccoli, asparagus, collard greens, then I feel good, because I'm like, when I eat my junk, not necessarily junk, but just like when I go eat whatever, then I'm like, well, I mean, I've been eating veggies, or, you know, so it makes me feel cool. And the pork chops I got are kind of small, so normally I guess I would probably put 2, but since I don't want to make more, I'm just going to do 1 for now, and then when I make more, I may add it to my meal. And there we go. And then, of course, whenever I do make my meal prep for the week, I line them up. I'm going to let them cool off. While these are sitting to the side, I'm going to go ahead and clean my kitchen, like my dishes, because I try to cook before I sit down and get comfortable. I mean, not cook, Lord. I try to clean before I sit down and get comfortable. And normally what I do when I take my lunch every day, I keep something like this in the fridge, some mixture of fruits, and I always take a fruit cup on the side. I have waters down here, and I also have juices up here. So basically, when it comes to meal prepping, already have the stuff in your fridge that you can grab and go. And that means like a fruit cup, a yogurt, drinks, water, anything you can throw in a bag and go, aside from your meal prep. Because when I make something like this and I know I'm like, this might not be my favorite meal, or I might not have made enough, I always have something else in my bag. So if I didn't want that, I can eat my fruit cup, I can drink my water, I can snack on my yogurt. So it makes it easy. And I just get up and throw everything in my lunch kit in the morning before I get dressed and brush my teeth, and we good to go. Every day, lunch already made. So y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and clean my kitchen. That is it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I do hope to see y'all again soon, make more videos for you guys. Everybody have a blessed week, and I hope y'all's kids are off to school safe. Make sure to give me feedback in the comments. Once again, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see y'all next video.